Hey guys, welcome to Halo 4 Mission 2, Requiem. This is the second mission in the Halo 4 campaign, and this is on Legendary. I'm making a video on how to get through this level the easiest, and some tips for how to get through it on Legendary. So right here, you're just going to be walking. So this is going to be quite a long video, around 26-27 minutes, so get relaxed, get in the chair, or grab your controller if you're going to be gaming on alongside this, and get relaxed and enjoy the video. So this is the second mission. The third mission is actually might be longer. Some of these missions are quite long for beginning levels. The first level wasn't very long, so don't get used to it. Go ahead and pick the Covenant Carbine, and there's a terminal right here. I just did it to do it, but I don't. No. Okay, so that's not the terminal of the level. The terminal of the level is like at the very end. I'm trying to think right now what rally point it is. There might, if there's 3 rally points, it's going to be the third one, most likely. But you'll see it towards the end of the video. I don't know if I'll leave something in the description for you to go straight to it, but I'll try to remember. If not, leave it in the comments, and I'll try to put it in there as soon as possible. But so there's not much yet. You're just going to be in the coming to the light and grabbing the warthog up here. Sorry if this commentary is not the best. I have allergies. Been having some allergy nasal stuff. So it's kind of going to be a nasally commentary, but have to make it. So go ahead and grab this warthog, and we're off. The mission 2 achievement for this level is going to be what's it called? Sorry, I'm looking at the video and trying to think. Okay, it's Midnight Launch. That's what it's called. It's to do one of these jumps that's coming up here, where you get air for a little bit, like a second or two, at midnight. And it's actually a pretty accurate clock, so it's not like you can do it at 11:59 or 12:01. At least that I've tried. You pretty much have to do it at 12 on the dot. So, while we're here, I guess I'll go ahead and let you know how you can get it. The easiest, you can either, well, actually not really the easiest, just how to get it. I'll probably make a separate video for this, but I wasn't making this video, this walkthrough, going to be getting the achievement on this run. I'm going to get it later, because I didn't feel like resetting my clock and then having the recording stuff mess up, may have to redo it over and over. So, but it actually didn't mess up for the recording software, so I could have done it, but I'll do it later. Right now I'll just be getting some of the other achievements that I possibly can in this run through, where I don't have to get out of my way, like go and reset the clock back in the Xbox home menu. So right here, you want to park your warthog. Have I been saying the right warthog? Yeah, it should be. I don't know, brain cramp. Sorry, park it up here. Maybe a little lower down if you want, but I chose up here. And take out all the enemies from afar. Right here, you're going to want to take out the ghosts first, probably. And then if there's these guys on the Phantom, if they're bothering you, you might can shoot them. And right here, I spent forever trying to get that elite. He did not want to die, but yeah, do your best you can to take them all out, and then you're going to drive it up on the side, as you see in a second. And just noticing I am sounding really nasally. I'm so sorry, guys, but it'll be better soon. Gotta deal with it, so sorry about that. So take these last guys out with the shields if they're giving you trouble, and go ahead and grab this ghost. I don't think you have to. You can keep the warthog if you want for a little bit, but you go ahead and grab a plasma pistol while you're down here. And if you have the chance to get this ghost, grab it and take it up here so you can kill some of these enemies. Make sure you take out those guys with the Gauss cannons first. Is that what they're called? Gauss cannons? No, that's on the warthog. These are the fuel rod. There's 2 of them. There's a fuel rod cannon, and there's a, I don't know. But they both do pretty much the same thing. They shoot those massively destructive balls of energy. I don't even know what they are. And they can wreck you up pretty quickly, so make sure to avoid those and take those guys out first. And right here, I think you'll see it. It's gonna come up in a second. Sorry, I'm stuttering. I gotta not watch this so much, but my gameplay is just too awesome. So there's gonna be a sniper up here, sniper jackal. Go ahead and take him out pretty quickly if you can. Otherwise, he might kill you. He might not even try to shoot you. I don't think he did in this run through for me. Also, in that area before where you had to take out all those people, there is, with the fuel rod cannons, there is a sniper up there, so be careful with that and take him out. Right here, I'm just playing weave game with these fuel rod cannon guys, and make sure you don't get hit because they can deplete your shields pretty quickly. So I parked my ghost right by this other one because in a second you're going to get it, because if you use the same one you could blow up really quickly. So go ahead and grab this new one, that way you have more shields. And take out these people from afar with your Covenant Carbine. And as you saw, make sure you take out the guy on the turret right here, because if you can, try to throw a grenade at it and destroy it, but you might not have that choice, so just keep shooting the guy on there because it's pretty annoying and it'll kill you pretty quickly. Concussion cannon. What was that? Concussion rifle? That's the other one. Okay, so you might want to grab another plasma pistol if you used some of your other ammo up from your other one. And then go ahead and come in here, take out these guys. Not much, just the kind of the usual. If you need to, regen your shields. Be patient, otherwise if you die you will end up spending more time, so don't worry and take the time, because this is legendary, you'll die pretty quickly, so if your shields are depleted, make sure you go recover them. That's pretty important in this game. You don't want to go around with depleted shields and have the chance of dying pretty quickly. Also, since I'm just kind of doing stuff here, you want to take these guys out with your Covenant Carbine, and there's more ammo on the side. But while I'm doing that, I'll go ahead and say my last video for the first mission, I didn't know the name of the achievement. I kept thinking it was Skullduggery, which is where you have 3 skulls on to get that achievement and complete a mission on heroic or harder. I think it's heroic. It might be legendary. Anyway, sorry. But it's actually called Digging Up the Past. Might not be that big of a deal to you, but I just thought I'd go ahead and say it so y'all weren't like, he's retarded, he doesn't know what he's doing, why is he making the guide? But I did know. I was just having a brain cramp on that day, I guess, like I am whenever I'm pausing here. I'm not the most experienced commentator, but you know, it'll get better. So you're taking out more of these guys, sorry. And once you get these guys, you can either go to the left or right, but I choose to go neither way. You can go and take them all out, or you can just skip them all, which is always the easiest way. And like I said, I'm doing this guide to make it so it's the easiest for you to follow and the easiest to actually do whenever you're trying to get through the campaign. And so instead of going left or right, go ahead and take out these people and just go straight. Climb the rocks. I don't know how many people actually knew that. Probably a lot. But just in case you didn't know, you can go ahead and scale these rocks and skip all of them. And actually it provides a good amount of cover if you need it. Like there's going to be, in a second, this, sorry, some bad editing there. There's going to be this elite with his energy sword, and you can take cover and take him out and he won't bother you. So that's a good thing. I had to pick up some other weapons right here because I was running out of ammo, but if you just conserve your ammo or you do what I do, you really can get through it in maybe 1 or 2 tries. Or if you have all your ammo, you can probably get through it in 1. And you don't have to worry about the active camo guy, elite, because you took him out. Hopefully he came up and saw you and then you were able to take him out. If you didn't, then he'll be up there. Just watch out. Watch out. He has active camo. And yeah, it's not fun to get randomly killed by somebody who's invisible. So, yeah, you're just taking out more people, doing the usual. So, I wanted to go ahead and talk about the story in this game. It's different, I guess. I played the first and second. I don't even think I got all the way through the second. And I played Halo Reach. I didn't get to play 3 or ODSD. And from what I've heard, I didn't want to go through Halo Wars. Um, but I like the campaign in this game. It wasn't that like in depth, but it had a good base on it where you actually knew what you were doing. Like you knew why you had to go to certain places, and that you were trying to help Cortana, not that you were just kind of roaming around and going on missions. That's more Spartan Ops, but on this it's more you're trying to get back to the I guess it's the United States. I don't even know, or Earth. I don't even know if that's where their homeland is. That's sad that I don't know. Maybe they didn't even tell us. But right here, you kind of see me roaming around. You don't have to just go straight up. I thought the terminal was around here, but it wasn't. It's a lot further back towards the end. You'll see that later. But go ahead and just go to your next objective, which I think Cortana will point it out in just a little bit. Yeah, you're going to be activating some, I don't even know what they are, some power supply things. And whenever you activate it, there'll be a bridge. And this isn't it. It's in a second. There'll be like this elevator thing and a bridge. Yeah, nice descriptions, me. Right here, I'm not going to cut out this cutscene. It's not really that spoilish. But, because you kind of do need to know. If this is like the first thing you watch, you don't try to go through the campaign. It's not that big, like a spoiler thing, so I just decided not to cut it out. I'm sorry if you were disheartened by seeing a small cutscene, but so you're gonna get to this elevator part in a second. Whenever the elevator starts to go down, right after you push it, you're gonna want to turn around and jump back on the bridge. That way you can have more of a height control in your battles. And it's a lot easier whenever you're up high to take out the grunts and the jackals. And then you can go finish the elites down on the ground if you need to. So like you saw there, just turn around and jump and you'll hopefully land on the bridge. If not, it'll be fine most likely. Just this is an easier way. So as you can see, you can kind of snipe out the jackals from here with your Covenant Carbine. And don't be too worried about ammo. There's more lying around. So take out these grunts, and you're gonna want to come down here to take out this elite because I think he killed me once. He might can kill you here. I don't remember if he killed me. I don't see any bad editing skills, or not bad editing skills, bad editing by me. My editing's not the best for cutting out deaths, but you know it'll get better. So after you do that, go ahead and come this way to activate the second bridge. Watch out for this elite up here. Take him out. He has a needler. I don't like the needler. I like using it. I don't like when it's used to get against me. It seems kind of random to me. Voice crack there. It seems kind of random to me, but maybe it's not. It seems like sometimes they'll just do a little damage, or sometimes if he even just unloads half the clip, it'll do a lot more damage than that, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So I don't really have much to talk about here. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it real quick because I'm gonna split this up into two parts because this is gonna be a long commentary. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm refreshed and I'm back to making this commentary. So I got a drink while I was gone, so hopefully my throat won't be as dry and my voice doesn't crack as much. But I'm ready to continue this. So we're just kind of picking off these jackals and grunts over here. Make sure you pick off that sniper that I just got. You don't want him to kill you that easily. So there's two things I wanted to talk about that I remembered. One was, it's kind of embarrassing at the end of the last video, but I didn't know how to spell it. But at the end of my last video, it said, check it up, said to Requiem, and I misspelled Requiem, and I didn't want to redo the whole video because that could take the editing would have been really quick, but it takes a while to render and it takes up a lot of space. And I already had 2 of mission 1 already saved up, and One, it's pretty expensive towards your hard drive, and two, it takes probably about on my bad laptop, which I'm getting a new computer, so hopefully I'll be able to make videos a lot quicker. That's why I've been waiting to make videos since I've had the recording software since Modern Warfare 3, but I've been waiting, saving up to get this new computer. So, well, actually, I shouldn't say Modern Warfare 3 if you're watching this, because if you play Call of Duty, you'll know that was last year. But if you're just totally oblivious and you're a Halo only fan, then back in Halo Reach, I guess days, late Halo Reach, I should say. So I had the HD PVR, but I didn't have a laptop that was good enough for it, and I cleaned it up a little bit. So I'm trying out rendering videos, but I'm starting this off because I didn't really want to wait until I got my new computer. So yeah. Also, I didn't cut this cutscene out here. Sorry, not a big deal. Yeah, that's all I got to say. It's not really anything that's really big. I cut out the beginning cutscene and the end cutscene because those are pretty big. So yeah, right here you're just kind of locating. I think you're locating the people that are coming to rescue you. And you're just making your way, doing your normal Master Chief stuff, which is killing grunts and elites and jackals and having all kinds of fun. And one of the funnest things is getting to stick elites, but that's a random thing I kind of just said. But okay, so the second thing I wanted to talk about was the difference between Call of Duty and Halo, as in multiplayer ways. I'm just thinking maybe I should have cut this cutscene out. Oh well, YOLO. So I was thinking about the differences, and oh man, I'm gonna get hated on for that. So here you're at a start to steer by. I am just getting so distracted. I'm sorry. I'm looking away now from the screen. So I wanted to talk about Call of Duty and Halo multiplayer. Oh man, before I continue, I gotta mention this. You want to stay up here so you can take out as many jackals and grunts as you can, and make sure you take out the guy on the ship really quickly because he will kill you quickly. Now that I got that over with, so the differences. So lately I've been playing Call of Duty Black Ops. That's my main multiplayer game. I like that a little bit more than Halo. Well, quite a bit more usually. But I noticed one thing. So, if you know from Black Ops 2 or Modern Warfare 3, you know what lab compensation is. If you're into YouTube stuff on Call of Duty, it's where it's kind of where the people with the good connections lag to make up for the people with bad connections. You don't really have that problem in Halo, but I find that on the Xbox, it's insane, and I've just been getting so mad whenever I'm not pulling host because I just cannot play the game because it's so annoying. I just cannot stand it. I don't know if y'all feel the same way if you're playing Call of Duty as well, but I just cannot stand it until David Vonderhaar fixes it, who's the executive producer there. I think that's what his role is, but yeah, I just cannot stand it. So, but the reason it has that problem in Call of Duty and it doesn't in Halo is because in Call of Duty you kill so quickly. People die within just like 4 or 5 bullets. It's a fast shooting game. It's not futuristic Halo shields, all this stuff. But the reason it's not a problem in Halo is because it takes so many shots to kill that it actually requires a good amount of skill to kill people, because if you don't have good aim and you can't get the headshots, you're not going to win a lot of gunfights, because getting those headshots are essential in Halo to getting your kills. But in Call of Duty, you can pick multiple people off and get multi-kills, where you can't in Halo because you have to focus on one person because it takes time to kill them. Whereas in Call of Duty, you can spray and you'll get a bunch of kills within seconds. That's why you see all those montages on Call of Duty Online or on YouTube, because it's so easy to get them compared to Halo, where it actually takes a lot of skill to get them. But in Halo, it takes a lot longer to kill them, as you know. It takes it feels like a minute to kill them. Where, well, it's more like 15 seconds. Where in Call of Duty, like I said, you just spray. So whenever you are in Halo and you have lag compensation or just lag, if it's pure out lag where you're kind of like going backwards, then that's different. But if it's where it's just a tiny bit, then in Halo it's not as like you don't see it as much because it takes so long. But in Call of Duty, it's so quick that just that split second will get you killed compared to where you could have had the kill, and that will ruin like you on a streak or something like that, which is terrible. You don't want that. So that's why I've been just kind of drifting away from Call of Duty multiplayer until they get it fixed. It's because it's just unplayable whenever it's only maybe like a hundredth of a second behind. Well, maybe more like a tenth. But whenever you get covered behind a wall and they shoot you and you watch it and it says you weren't behind the wall yet and you had been for like half a second, it just makes you mad and there's nothing you can do about it. But so I'm pretty sure all you Halo fans will be happy to hear this. Right now, I don't like the Halo multiplayer better per se, but I like its dynamics better. And I wish they would fix Call of Duty. And if you're playing Black Ops 2 right now and you have a good connection and you're getting destroyed by people, well, not destroyed, but you're getting killed randomly by people with terrible connections, then you'll know where I'm coming from. But so yeah, that's kind of my rant for that. This is a long commentary so far, so hope you're enjoying the strategy and the commentary. Probably not the commentary as much because I'm more new to this. But anyway, so back to the strategy, where I'm supposed to be doing, or what I'm supposed to be talking about for this guide. Also, I had one more thing to talk about after. Hopefully I remember. If not, I'll do it in the next video. But right now, I'm in this Banshee. I almost called it a ghost for a second. And this Banshee kind of circling back and forth, taking out these guys. And you have to be careful for the grunts that have the plasma pistol, because it's an EMP and it will make you fall into that never-ending pit down there, which you don't want to do. So kind of stay on the land bridge, or this bridge that they have, and then circle around and make sure you use your boost when you're circling around, because you don't want to get caught without it and then somebody shoots a plasma pistol and you die to your ever-ending demise. I don't know why I just said that, and to add on top of that, my voice cracked. But so after you take out quite a few of them, I spent the time and took out almost all of them, but you can skip a lot of them after you take quite a few of them out, and jump out and wait for this door to load, and then it'll open and you can escape. And right there, I was kind of scared I was going to die. I died like twice on this because of the plasma pistol thing. But anyway, right here, you're going to want to take out these grunts. This took me, I think I took 6 tries on this. Hopefully I edited it right. So you're going to want to hijack this ghost by using the plasma pistol. Use it twice, because otherwise they could reboot up and they could run you over. So take this, and you're going to want to skip all this part, because otherwise it'll be a long kind of battle. And you want to go take over these grunts and elites, just run them over and destroy them. And then you'll get out once you're inside here, because you'll get a checkpoint and the enemies from before won't chase you. Then come up here and you'll come up with some more enemies, and now you're just kind of going along the golden brick path, right where or the yellow brick road, whatever you want to say. And you're kind of going where it tells you to go. So nothing much here, just taking out more people. Be careful with the elite that was around here. He's kind of annoying because he has his shield, or not shield, does he have active camo? He has a sword, that makes him annoying enough. And he'll just run straight at you, not giving any cares in the world. He'll just run straight at you and will tackle you, so be careful about that. So, also, one thing I wanted to talk about was the potential. I'll go ahead and say potential, because if the channel is terrible and doesn't take off, then we might not continue it until we get better computer, or at least until I get a better computer that will render faster, that can give me better videos. But so for now, I'm just making these in the meantime until I get about in a month or so. But anyway, so I was gonna talk about a future guide, or maybe potential guides. But if my friend doesn't do this, then so I said that I was a Call of Duty fan, so I'm thinking of making a Black Ops guide, Black Ops 2 guide anyway. So I know there's not gonna be many of you watching this, and that really doesn't. It really makes this kind of pointless to say, but I don't know. I'll go and mention it. So there's a potential of doing a Black Ops 2 guide. I'm probably gonna do the campaign playthrough, probably on just like normal, then the campaign on veteran. That way I can get the achievements for that, and then I'll be doing. And this is kind of my plan. It might be a little different. Then I'll be doing maybe a challenge guide slash intel guide. Those kind of go together. Probably an intel guide first. And then I'll be doing the challenge guide, which there's 10 challenges in every level. Some of them are quite difficult, and they require multiple run-throughs. So I might do that. And then also I'll be doing an achievement guide after that. And then I didn't get to finish, but real quick, grab a fuel rod cannon. It doesn't matter if you drop your plasma pistol, you won't need it. You'll get it back. And then go ahead and take out these hunters. Shoot them in the back. They'll probably take about all your mags or all your bullets for one. I guess it's a magazine. I don't know what they call it in this. And the hunters are pretty much distracted by the sentinels. I think that's what they're called. So go ahead and take them out with your fuel rod cannon, and pick up another plasma pistol. If you use that tactic, it should be easy enough. Otherwise, I don't even want to try it without your fuel rod. So just make sure you grab that. I didn't know the very first time it was below there until later, whenever I'm like, after quite a few deaths, I'm like, oh, it's down there. So yeah, do that part. So next, I want to go ahead and say, this is, as you can see, at the very, very end of the level. So you'll want to use the last rally point to get here. You'll know you'll come up. You've got to this terminal whenever you come up against the hunters. So come up upon the staircase, go below it, and with my little interesting font there I saw, it says terminal number 1. So that's the first terminal in the game. There should be 7 more, maybe 6 more. Wait, hold on. I'll go ahead and stick with 7 more. Somewhere around there, that amount of terminals. So that's this one for the level, and you're going to need to get all the other ones throughout the other levels to get, except for mission 1, to get the achievement. So I'll talk about the Black Ops 2 thing in the next video. So thanks for watching. This is the end of the video, so thanks. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed the video.